Hello students of class 7. Today we will learn the continuation of chapter 6 from geography. Okay. Well, in the previous class we have discussed some of the following points, including nomadic life and settled life, isn't it? We have discussed about factors responsible for the growth of settlement. We have seen some of the types of rural settlement, including dispersed and compact settlements. We also have discussed about patterns of rural settlement like linear, circular, rectangular, triangular, and star-like pattern of rural settlement. We also have discussed about some of the important topics on urban settlement, such as administrative towns, defense towns, cultural towns, mining towns, religious towns, industrial towns, and market towns. Well, today in this class, we will continue with transport and communication. The first one is transport. Well, transport facilitates or helps the movement of people and goods from one place to another. Okay, so transport is a very important system, and also it promotes economic activities of a place or of a country. And better transport means always there will be always a wider markets for agriculture as well as for industrial products markets. Okay, so transport is always considered as the lifeblood of trade. All right, and this transport is also one of the factor in the advancement of civilization. So in that way, we are going to see some of the modes of transport or some of the important transport systems, so to say. The first one is land transport, which include roadways as well as the railways. The second one is water transport. It is categorized into inland waterways as well as ocean or oceanic transport. And we also have this air transport and pipeline transport. So these are some of the important modes of transport system in which we will study in detail. So the first one is roadways. Roadways could be of metalled or unmetalled. It could be of kacha road or paka road. So to say, metal means paka road, unmetal means kacha road. Okay. So one of the advantage of roadways is it gives door-to-door service. All right, and maintenance and construction is very cheap comparing to other land transport system. Okay, it can be constructed easily through the forest. All right, so USA, United States of America, they have a very large network of these roadways. It is said that United States of America has 1/3 of road mileage of the world. That means they have 1/3 out of 3. One is in the United States of America. So, and also this USA, they have a special road which is known as highways. You can see in the picture also. It's one of the highway in the United States of America, and which is known as motorways in England, and in Germany it is known as autobahns. In India, roads density are still very low comparing to other countries, but if we consider the roadways in India, if we look at the map here, you can see the Ganga plains, these northern plains areas, they have a high density of roads, and in the peninsular plateau in the central part of this India, it is moderate, but in the northeastern region, especially in the northeastern region, the density of roadways are very low. Okay, so we'll go into the next one. Railways is a land transport, and this railways is considered to be the most important land transport. One of the reason is it can carry heavy and bulky goods. All right, and also it can accelerate, or it can encourage the pace of this industrialization. Okay, the growth of industry, so to say. Without railway, industry cannot be grown into a so to say enormously. That is why these railways are very important. Basically, railways started with coal engine or steam engine. Now it is run with diesel, as well as it is run with electric power. Alright, you might have heard electric train. And in the cities like Delhi, Kolkata and Nagpur, metro trains or underground train, the trains that runs under the ground, are operated. You can see from the picture is a metro train. Alright, so but one of the disadvantages is the maintenance of these railways are very expensive or very costly. Alright, so for the development of these railways, topography, density of population, level of economic development are some of the factors for the development of these railways. Alright, so if we consider the world railway system, Western Europe as well as Eastern USA are considered to be the densest railway system in the world. Okay, so we are going to see some of the transcontinental railways also. The first one is Trans-Siberia Railways. It is considered as the longest railway line in the world. Okay, it starts from St. Petersburg here, right here, and it connect with Vladivostok in the eastern part of Russia. So this railway line or Siberian Railways is considered to be the longest railway line in the world. The next one is Canadian Pacific Railway. It connects Halifax in the Atlantic coast or in the eastern part of Canada to Vancouver, which is in the western or Pacific coast of this Canada. Another one, Andean Sea in South America. It connects Buenos Aires in Argentina to Valparaiso in Chile. So this is the it goes through a mountainous terrains and all. So in a picture you can see this is one of the Trans-Andean Railway that is plying from Buenos Aires to Valparaiso in Chile. Let's see the next one, Trans-Australian Railway. It connects from Sydney in Australia to Perth in the southern part of this Australia. Well, let's see the next one. Next transport system is water transport system. Water transport systems are very advantageous because it is one of the cheapest mode of transport system. Okay, it can interconnect countries from India to America, from India to Western countries, Eastern countries, or wherever. It is very useful for the promotion of international trade. International trade could be undertaken with the help of this water transport. So there are two types of water transport system. The first one is inland transport. Inland transport means a transport system that navigates in the rivers, lakes, canals, etc. So from this picture, the top one actually is a type of inland transport. Okay, the navigation is taking place in the canal, most probably Panama Canal. The another one is oceanic transport. Important, this oceanic transport here in the picture, you can see it there. Okay, it is very important for international trade. So let's see one by one. First one is navigable inland rivers like Ganga and Brahmaputra. You can see from the map right here, Ganges, right, is in India, and Seine and Loire in France, right, and Mississippi and Missouri in the United States of America, and even in Africa, Nile, Germany, Rhine River. So these are all navigable inland rivers. These are the major or important navigable rivers of the world. And oceanic routes, say some of the routes, North Atlantic routes right here. It connects between Europe and North America. Another one is Panama Canal. Panama is right here in between North America and South America. And Suez Canal is somewhere here, Red Sea. And Cape of Good Hope was very popularly used before the construction of the Suez Canal. But after the Suez Canal, the traffic in this Cape of Good Hope has decreased. Okay, so it's here in the southern part of Africa. And North Pacific. Okay, these are North Pacific region. So these are some of the important ocean routes. Now we'll go to air transport. Is very advantageous, one of the fastest mode of transport. It can easily connect even difficult terrains, means it is very easy to travel. Okay, one of the disadvantages, it is very costliest mode of transport, and it is not reliable. Sometimes it is not reliable due to bad weather, due to cancellation of flight, and due to other problems. Okay, so there are two types of air transport system, especially in India. One is domestic, the first one is domestic, and the second one is international. Let's see. The next one is pipeline transport. Another type of transport system is pipeline transport. Pipeline transport means the transport of materials such as oil or natural gas is what we call as pipeline transport. It can transport only the materials such as oil and natural gas. Okay, so in India we have a pipeline transport system. One of the best example is a transport system or the pipeline transport that we have from Kandla port in Gujarat to Madura refinery in Uttar Pradesh. This is the best example of pipeline transport. And communication. Let's come to communication. This is the last topic, not the least, but the last topic of this very lesson. Communication means sending of messages and ideas, right? And what does it help in? It helps in exchanging knowledge and ideas. So some of the communication systems include postal system, courier, telephone and fax, even the cell phones, smartphones, satellite phones, or whatever it may be. So this all includes in the means of communication. Okay, so even from the picture, so these are some of the means of communications. And after the coming of this satellite, this is an artificial satellite. Once the artificial satellite is introduced in the world, it helps us the internet. The internet systems are very useful indeed. Okay, connects so many people. After the introductions of the satellite communication, we have a satellite TV, we have a Tata Sky and all. and we started using this email, which means electronic mail. Alright, so it also includes mass communication such as television, newspapers. All these are a part of mass communications. So after the introduction of this transport and communication in the world has been shrink. Okay, it has been shrink, or it has been squeezed into a smaller body. The world has become very small, shrink, so to say. Physically not small, but it has been shrink, and the world has become into a big family because of the introduction of transport and communication. So that's all for today. You learn all the notes from the study materials. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, just click on the subscribe button, and also God bless you all. Once again, thank you very much for participating in this class. Once again, thank you.